According to the Entertainment Software Association, 72% of American households play video games, and among those 72%, 42% are women. Yes, almost 50% or half of the gaming population are women. Just for the record, I'm not disregarding guys, but don't you think it's more interesting to hear girls playing video games than guys playing video games? So, as a gamer myself and a computer science major that's focusing on gaming technology or developing gaming technology, I find it interesting to learn about the benefits that you could get from playing video games, aside that it is entertaining, and I decided to share that with you. So I'll be giving a brief history of video games, and followed by the benefits, or some of the benefits, one of which is on social interaction, and the other is on mental health. It was back in the early 70s that it all began. Ralph Baer introduced the concept of television computer gaming. He and his colleagues were inventing interactive entertainment concepts that had previously not existed, and that would become the very foundation of this medium as we know it. Together with the advancement in computer technology and electronics technology, video gaming technology has evolved through an astonishing pace. To sum it all up, I divided the brief history into three aspects, one of which is how we interact with the games. Second would be the graphics of the games, and lastly would be the mediums that we play the games with. Here is a picture of collages of some of the games that, not all of them I play, but some of the games that you might be familiar with. Again, we have the Angry Birds. Back to the history. On your upper left, that would be the Odyssey. That's the very first video game console that Ralph Baer introduced to the public. So, as you can see, it's being controlled by two control devices with knobs on it, connected to a unit, and then it'll be connected to the television. After the knobs, there came the other control mediums, which are the joysticks and the control pads. After that came the wireless technology. So we have the wireless control stick for the Wii, and then we also have other shaped control devices like the guitar-shaped one for playing Guitar Hero, and then finally no more controllers. We got the Xbox Kinect, which pretty much interprets your actions to controls for the game. So, oh yeah, before we had the CDs, we used that cartridge type for the games. Next would be the graphics. Graphics started, again, back to the Magnavox. It used to be like two boxes playing tennis, if you can picture it. Fun, huh? Anyway, after that, boxes came together, had color. Then we had the first installment of Mario Brothers. And after a couple more decades, we got the 3D graphics. And included with it, you get to do the text for the graphics. It's in a different language, but you get paid. Sorry about that. And lastly, with for the brief history is the mediums. We get to play them now. You probably all know it with mobile phones. Then we have mobile devices like the Nintendo DS, and we got smaller consoles for our homes. These developments of playing video games are part of the reasons why people are getting attracted to it. It is also what made it possible for the benefits that we get to enjoy. One of which would be the benefit of social interaction. Yes, this makes the notion that playing video games is isolating a myth. I'd like to be a part of an article by Henry Jenkins, who is, his article was in PBS, a Public Broadcasting Service, and he's a professor, an MIT professor. According to him, much video game play is social. Almost 60% of frequent gamers play with friends, 33% play with siblings, and 25% with spouses or parents. Even game designs for single players are played socially, one giving advice to the one holding the joystick. A number of growing games are designed for multiplayers. Two players may be fighting to death on screen, and still they're growing closer as friends off screen. Social expectations are reaffirmed through the social contract governing play. And a couple of good examples for this is what was the video that, the picture that I showed you. We have The Sims, and who doesn't know Farmer? And then World of Warcraft for the guys. So this pretty much just simulates interaction on different environments. Sims, farm environment. I mean, Sims for the neighborhood environment or college dorm environment, then Farmville for the farm environment. Sorry about that. Then another benefit would be improving our mental health, mainly on cognitive skills. And that would be, it improves and builds cognitive skills or thinking and memory. Back in 2009, a Boston Globe article said that most games involve huge numbers of mental tasks, and playing can boost one of them. Complex strategy-based games can improve other cognitive skills, including working memory and reasoning. To put it simply, current video games are hard and are complicated that you need to have, or you need to put up some mental activity to finish or to be able to do the tasks that's required. To prove this point, video games are used in military training according to former military psychologist and moral reformer David Grossman. And there is also the study of 2,832 seniors reported in a 2006 edition of the Journal of American Medical Association, or JAMA, that regular memory training exercises reduced functional decline and improved cognitive ability up to 5 years after initiation of the training. Good examples of which would be the Crossword DS, and I guess included the Angry Birds. I just put it because it's cute. And so. And to sum it all up, I have given you an idea of how video games came to be and captured the interest of those who play it. I also have explained some of the benefits that continue to appeal to users, like the improvement of one's social well-being and sharpening of one's cognitive skills. As a future game designer, I could only hope to be able to add another benefit to the list. Thank you.
Have you ever been to the G4 Expo?
Pardon?
The G4 Expo in LA? Have you ever been?
No.
No,
Thank you.
Kyle, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. It was easy to tell what she was talking about. She had some good points. I like the visuals where you can see like how the different controllers got developed over time, and how the different pictures changed from gaming console to how it is now. And so yeah, overall I thought it was pretty good.
Okay, I like the statistic that you have for the attention device. Your topic's very clear. Your thesis could be a little bit sharper. You've got a preview that sets up the secondary points, but it was interesting because once you got into the speech, you actually had another preview of